day 39 of our 40 days with Yeshua. Guess what? We only have one more day to go. How blessed it is that we are able to do this. And just before we bring this to a close, Yeshua would have us focus on something that is very important to him. It is sad, though, that as a Christian community, we have not been very intentional to ensure that the environment is cared for. I know that people do it at an individual level, and I thank the Lord that we have those individual opportunities to do that. But there is a grander scale where God intends that his good news be able to reach the entire creation. Listen to what the Bible says in Mark chapter 16 and verse 15. These are the words of Yeshua as he concluded his ministry. He says, "Then he said to them, as you go throughout the world, proclaim the good news to all creation." All creation, not just human beings. The good news of Yeshua's work, the Yeshua's resurrection, Yeshua's victory and conquest over death, sin, and Satan. This should be proclaimed to the environment, to all creation, to the birds of the air, to the trees that clap their hands every morning, to the environment, to the air, to the mountains, to the water bodies. Now, why is this important? Well, if you think about Genesis chapter 3, when Adam and Eve sinned against the Lord, the entire creation was subjected to oppression and destruction. The good news of Yeshua must be proclaimed by all creation. And so we want to be intentional about taking care of our environment. In the documentary, Fiji documentary, you do see that when revival comes, when Yahweh pours his revival, it is felt even by the fish of the sea. Even the waters that were poisoned all of a sudden begin to, gush out clean water that is able to sustain life. As Christians, we are expected to be faithful stewards of God's environment. For example, because of our intentional intervention to ensure that the environment is secured and kept clean, we should ensure that pollution is dealt with in our communities. Take, for example, how some of us will chew on a banana and throw away the peel without a care while we are traveling on the road. Think about how we litter on the streets. Think about how, through noise pollution, we impact negatively on those that are in the environment we are in. Think about these things and let it concern you that plant life or animal life or the waters would be suffering pollution, and yet we are the servants of God in these spaces. So I call on us to arise and ensure that God's righteousness and justice is realized even in these spaces. So brothers and sisters, as we think about this topic today, I would invite us that we want to be more intentional in mobilizing one another, mobilizing community, mobilizing the church community, mobilizing the families to take care of the environment. This is good. God bless you.